This is going to be another one of those videos where I find out stuff about life and share it with you guys. Today's topic is going to be Chit Chat, as you could read obviously from the title. I do that all the time. Repeat the title. Human language. The human language, or language in general, is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, invention human beings have created. What am I doing with this hand? Green tea with some honey, because I have a sore throat. I guess I must have been screaming in the middle of my sleep, because I usually don't wake up with sore throats. Language. We use it a lot, even when we're not even speaking, like body language. But that's not the kind of language I'm talking about. Why did I even bring that up? Like verbal language. God, I had a whole essay planned for this video, but it's going to shit. So that's hot. 99.9% of the things that comes out of our mouths don't mean anything. The words we speak to one another don't mean anything. The things we think in our head don't mean anything. And I realized this when I was telling my manager, my Crocs manager, mind you, I don't really like this manager. I'd trade her for like a half-eaten cracker. I was talking to this manager about my lizards. In case you didn't know, I have bearded dragons. I was talking to her for quite a while about my bearded dragons. For no fucking reason. I really, honestly, I don't really like this manager. I don't know what I was doing talking to this poor excuse for a manager about my bearded dragons, but it was a pretty slow evening, and I was pretty bored, and I'm assuming she was too. And we started talking, and so it got me thinking. We do that a lot in our lives, don't we? We just say shit just because we're bored. Now, obviously, I don't mean that everyone that you talk to is conspiring against you. You know, they're not just there to waste your time, or maybe they are. I don't know. In my life, I feel like the people close to me aren't plotting against me. But I'm just saying, keep a weary eye for the people who are just using you for entertainment. That's not what I was trying. That's not the message of this video. What I'm trying to say is, we just talk a lot of shit, and so much so, in fact, that if someone's incapable of talking shit with another human being, they call themselves a bad conversator. No, that's not a word. A bad converser, a bad talker, For example, I know someone who isn't really that social, isn't that, much of a people's person, and they beat themselves up because of it. But they really don't have to. I mean, why do you have to beat yourself up over your ability to talk to other human beings? It's not like it's a rule or something. You could go your entire life without talking to anyone at all. You could just pretend to be mute. But even then, mute people have sign language and whatnot. But you get the point. It's such a weird criteria that place that down right there. Let's hope to God it doesn't just fucking spill over. We just get so weird about it. If we're on a first date, we say, oh, I don't know what to talk about with this person or whatnot. Why can't you just sit with someone and just sit in silence together? Obviously it's good to know people, but the point I'm trying to make is try and focus on that 0.1% of the things that come out of our mouths. Think about in your perspective, what is that 0.1% to you? What is meaningful stuff to you that could come out of your mouth? Did that make sense? For me, the 0.1% would be the things that I talk about on YouTube. At least I think so now. Maybe further down the line, I'd be like, wow, that was some stupid shit that I talked about. But I hope you're grasping what I'm trying to say here. I know I'm very bad at doing this. But that's another weird thing. Why am I bad at expressing my thoughts? Obviously there are people who do it better, but I think I'm doing pretty well for for myself, considering that I'm, you know, right. I think it's better to just sit back and observe. You learn more that way. My final point, conversation is a good skill to have in life, but if you don't have it, then don't be so upset about it. I'm pretty sure you'll find someone. I don't know exactly who I'm talking to when I say you, but whoever you may be, if you are socially awkward or just antisocial, you'll find someone who understands what you're saying without you being able to properly express your thoughts. Yeah. Consider subscribing and liking the video if you want more content like this. You don't want more content like this. I'm taking my green tea. Goodbye. I also forgot to mention, the 0.1% of the things that comes out of your mouth, obviously you want them to be good things. Like, you know, hey mom, I love you. Hey dad, I love you. Stuff like that. And also, if you're going to go into a profession that involves you being a good talker and you're not a good talker, then maybe it is a skill you want to, sharpen. But, if you're just going to be like a computer engineer or something, you're not going to really need to talk to people. Don't beat yourself up over not being a good talker. Now, that's a very specific thing I just talked about, but you get the gist of it. Okay, leave me alone now. Get out of here.